Seems like a fine defend here, even after the small blind calls. Ace snap checks behind. The ace is going to be better for the button. So, I mean, this hand's probably never snapping anyways, but. Oh man, I don't even think that player was there. Okay, pretty clear squeeze here. Normally we'd go to about 12 with this guy in. I think 13.5 seems about right. Maybe a little larger is more appropriate. He really just shouldn't have any hands that he's flatting and then calling a 3-bet with. But we'll see. Okay, pretty standard 3-bet. Okay, let's see. He's got 9, 7s, and 5s. We don't really have those. Probably doesn't really have 6, 8 ever. I think our hand is just, we just really want to bet for protection here. I could see sizing up even with our range. Like we have 10s, jacks, kings, queens. So we do get check raise, which is interesting. We have the jack of diamonds. I guess he's basically saying he has a set here. That's kind of like the only hand that's really check raising, but we're not going to be folding. It's the only, it's, I guess like 10s, maybe he's check raising 10s. Queens, maybe if he didn't 4-bet. Oh, flush draws as well. I didn't think about that. I mean, having the jack of diamonds isn't great. I just don't think we can fold our half pot here. Oh man. Check raise. I don't know, we're getting a pretty good price. Yeah, just a set. I don't know if I'm just supposed to just snap fold there. Not snap fold. I'm probably supposed to fold the turn would be my guess. I think the turn is probably where I made the mistake. That's right though. I only have 50 big blinds. There you go. You probably three bet flop with jacks. Here we're gonna be three betting. Probably just fold pre. I'm not certain about this one. Ace queen off against an under the gun open is sometimes just a flat. And then so to squeeze with it there, the thing that pushed me over the edge was both of their shorter stacks. Made me think they were weaker players. Okay, this is awkward. I guess I just have to call. Our hand's not doing great. There's not really any incentive to four bet. But normally I would just sort of fold to a three bet with this hand out of position. But for that sizing, I just don't think there's anything we can do. Okay, interesting that he checks the flop. I think our hand is a little too strong to stab turn. Like we do have a bit of showdown value against his like broadways that he's three betting. Hands that he would three bet check and then bet. Like, see, we're beating all of his bluffs, like his Broadway hands. I don't know about this one either. The thing is, we're losing all of his ace highs, right? Most of his, yeah, we're losing all of his ace highs. It's a pretty blank river. We'll see what he does here. Maybe he just checks back king high. Nope. Might have a set. I don't know. It's pretty favorable. Then we're going to be pretty much range betting this board in position. Kind of polarized here to like a queen or not a whole lot. Okay, is miss flush, what would we want to do? Like our miss flush draws, maybe go big here. I don't know if we're supposed to be targeting like pocket pairs there. I think a lot of his range there is miss flush draws maybe. I'm not sure. We can't be wrong to that big, but I just don't know how often we're getting called. Pretty strong line. You want to four bet pretty aggressively. This hand doesn't really want to call. Okay, King 9 suited is going to make the ISO raise here. Be a hand I'd be opening from this position, so instant under the gun lamp will still ISO. Super dry board here. I guess he could limp call with deuces or threes, but in general, it's going to be pretty hard for him to hit this board. We're going to have a lot of over pairs here. So our range wants to bet with like decent sizing here. Over half pot, 2/3 ish. We check raise, we're just gonna be folding. Like, I don't think Poole is finding bluffs, especially not the guy who limped out of the gun. He's probably not check raising very light here, so we can just let it go. We'd let it go, we garbage anyways. But even with like some of our stronger hands, they're probably gonna have to let him go. Ace 7 off. Don't really like calling with this hand. Don't really like folding that hand. So we're gonna be three betting. This is a hand I would normally be squeezing the opener, three betting the opener with. I think it's probably still strong enough to squeeze. Probably borderline. Oh, we get cold call out of the big blind. Interesting flop. We need to have some non-heart bluffs. Or we don't have, can't even beat ace high. Against two players though. I've got a gut shot. He bets really small here. He should be, that's like a good sizing for him. Our gut shot comes in, we don't have the nuts. We're getting a pretty fucking good price. We're getting like 10-1 almost. Is this a hand we can turn into a bluff? We definitely have 5-6. We block the turned threes. I probably want to go bigger. Okay, not the board we want to see. Big blind's doing quite well on this board. We don't really get to bet all that often. We do have a gut shot, but we just have to play pretty cautiously here. Our gut shot comes in. We're still behind some straights that he could have. He bets half pot. We probably just don't really get to have a ton of raises on this board. 6-7 gets there. 5-6. Okay, I don't think he's ever checking a full house. Although I guess maybe he thinks our range is made up of air, but maybe it's bet big with the straight, right? It's basically the nuts. I don't think he's checking better. Weird. He's bets pot here. Super dry board. Not really sure what to make of it. But I mean, we can't beat a 4. Okay, in general, I'm playing super cautiously, and then this board is just really good for him. Like he has 7s, 4s, and 3s probably. We probably have 7s, but not as much 4s and 3s. He shouldn't really ever have 2 pair on his board, neither should we. We do have a bunch of overpairs here. He's got like 7-8s. He's got top pairs. We have the right suits for it. I think maybe we can go for a check raise. We would be check raising all of our overpairs probably. Maybe we should go a little bit larger with this check raise 4x. But yeah, I think with those suits, it's a great hand for a check raise. Okay, this board is really good for us. This hand is probably close to the median of our range. Maybe like kings or queens would be more of the median, but I don't think we can really go wrong checking back this hand. I guess king queen gets there, which is fine. He does lead. I don't think we're really doing anything except for just calling here. Raising doesn't seem like a great idea, and we're definitely not folding. We just have one pair. He bets 40% pot. 4 into 18, we need like 20%. It just seems like a pretty underbluff spot. And at this point, I think we kind of have a bluff catcher. I guess we beat some like ace fives. This hand's fine to play multi-way. Don't really see any benefit to three betting. Okay, that's a board that smacks our range pretty well, so he should be playing cautiously, or he can just bet pot. Okay, we're three bet. I think he should probably go a little bit larger, so we are getting off a little bit cheap here. Our hand is pretty rarely dominated by his three bet range. I guess he does have some king six and some a6, king seven type hands, but I think our hand's super playable. We're in position. I think it's pretty fine to mix it up here. So he could be betting third here with his entire range, really. He's still got like some broadways that he three bet, though he's calling a lot. I don't think we can fold quite yet with second pair and a backdoor straight draw. And I don't think, yeah, he's got hearts. I guess like the jack is going to be another card that's very good for him, not good for us. So he kind of gets to just be very aggressive here. We just have to fold a lot. So I think that's what's going to happen here. I don't really see anything we can do but just give up at this point, especially for that. That sizing is pretty small, but Okay, big blind definitely has more 7x than we do. But here we have an 8, and so I don't think we get to bet big, but our hand is very strong here. Needs some protection. Nice, some equity, some overcards with a bet. Okay, the king's going to be really good for our range, so he should have a lot of checks. And then our hand here, like, yeah, the king's good for our range, but no reason to really bet this hand when the king comes, I don't think. I think our the strength of our hand got demoted a little bit by the king, actually. If he has king high floats, I don't know. Okay, he checks. If we bet what's going to call us here, we get called by, I guess, some weak kings, but they might bet some better 8s probably. I don't really see much. I don't think we have, yeah, better 8. Yeah. I think if we have ace-8, we're value betting there. Okay, we gotta be pretty cautious here on this board. It sucks because his hand really wants to bet, but I just think we just have to do a lot of checking here. He's just got 2 pairs sets, pairs plus straight shots sometimes maybe. That being said, we probably, I don't even think we can check raise with this hand. I think this board is just really bad for us. Snap checks back. Okay, so his 5x gets there, his clubs get there. I'm just debating on like if I can block even here. I don't even think I can block. Okay, he bets half pot. Would he be betting half pot with this? I guess like a straight would bet half pot, right? He did bet the flop. Snap back the ace. I'm not sure. I think if he bets bigger, I have to fold, but I wasn't sure what he was repping there. Okay, where does this hand lie in our range here? Probably pretty close to the median. It's probably going to want to be doing a lot of checks, especially with no heart. Okay, queen is, we have all the best queens. I guess we check that queen jack sometimes. He's checked twice. This hand, do we need to turn this hand to a bluff? We could probably get some pocket pairs to fold. I'm not actually sure if we want to turn this hand to a bluff. It might be just one hand we want to take the showdown. But I think we can get some better hands to fold, like sevens, eights, threes or fours even. Okay, with eights, we're gonna be three betting from the small blind. Super dry board here. I'd consider range betting. Our hand doesn't really necessarily want to range bet. But I do think we benefit, like if he folds a hand like, well, king jack's probably never folding. Maybe that's just a bad bet. I guess, yeah, he'd be folding like sevens or something like that. The jack, not going to be the best card for us here. I think, do we need to turn this hand into a bluff? At this point, this is probably one of the worst hands we can have. We don't have a 10. Do we have anything reason to think we block a 10? Do we need to turn this hand into a bluff? I think we have to turn this hand into a bluff probably in order to be bluffing on that board. Okay, we're doing super well on this board, so we're just gonna be betting very aggressively here. C betting aggressively. We just have all the best hands. We have king, queen. He should be three betting king, queen quite a bit. Ace 10, ace jack. I guess he's calling sometimes, three betting sometimes. I think we're just gonna keep barreling here for some large sizes. He has filtered his range a bit, but we're just doing so well. Like we just have all the best hands. Like it's gonna be hard for him to call. Ah, that's the wrong sizing though. Definitely the wrong sizing. Can't really overbet there, but I can bet big. I can overbet there maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, pocket eights open. Pretty dry board here. Interesting that he leads for about half pot, little over half pot. I mean, we're beating any six, any five, any bluff. Can't really fold at this point. Okay, that's about the same sizing here. It seems really weird, but like it's just got to be like a king. I'm not really sure. We block 7, 8. I guess we're just folding. Yeah. We only had 2 outs to improve. Probably seems fine. Hijack opens. Yeah, we can 3-bet here. Okay, pretty dry board here. We have queens plus jacks. We did 3-bet. This is a board where I think we're actually gonna size up a little because he has hands like queen 10 or jack 10. He has hands like, it's pretty hard for him to completely airball that board. King queen's a gutter ball. 2 overs to our hand, like, yeah. We really want to be betting. Be pretty aggressive there, I think. 10-8 suited, I think we can actually open that hand. For one big blind, I think I'm calling. Probably giving up. 6 ball, check through 6 ball on the river. 6 of diamonds, nope. Here we're gonna ISO 5s. I just snap called, he probably had the button clicked. I don't know. All right, how are we doing on this board? Do we enter this hand to a bluff? We have the spade, which is nice. We have the backdoor straight draws. But he's got like 8, 9, 6, 7, 6s, 7s. The only hand he doesn't have is like queens. So now we pick up a gut shot. I wish this was a diamond. This were a diamond, I think we're bluffing with this hand here. He bets half pot. We have 6 outs to improve. No, I think we're just letting it go. Tempted to flat here with 3s in position. I don't think we're gonna get squeezed as often as we should be in this pool. So those does look like a pretty juicy squeeze spot. Oh, I'm down with this hand. I have to come running 3s for us to feel good about this. Ooh, probably just fold. Big blind, different story. So it's pretty big. He's guy calls. Normally I'd go to like 11 bigs. So we'll say like 12.5 plus his 3. Jack 10. Don't want to ISO. I don't think so. Like you could be limping Queen 10. Queen Jack maybe. I don't know if there's a raise from the hijack. Probably not. Say it is from the cutoff for sure. That's not quite a raise. That's okay. So here, I think we just range bet. No reason really to deviate from that, I don't think. Okay, he min raises. I mean, we just don't have much going for us. It just sucks, but yeah, Jack 9 suited would be where I draw the line for the hijack. Okay, so he goes to 4, so he should be opening a slightly tighter range. Is he though? I don't know. But for us, we are going to be 3-betting here with ace queen off. Don't need to quite go 3x because he went so large. Weird. So this is a weird spot where it's like, we're getting such a good price on a call. This hand, I don't love playing it out of position, but like a steal is getting a bad price. And I don't know, it's a really awkward spot. So this is a really polarizing flop. Basically, like if he's got a king, he's very pleased. He's got a 5, he's like meh. So he does bet big, which I don't really like. He should be betting pretty small on this board actually, for the same reasons I just mentioned. Like if I have a king, I'm living good. So I guess against this sizing, I think I'm just gonna fold. I don't know, weird spot. All right, spot where I'd be playing super cautiously, out of position here. 2 players in the pot. Actually don't mind checking. I don't really mind betting small either. Is there merits to both? I'm not sure. I would be checking big portion of my range here. Check. I think I'm gonna start betting for value here. Bet small because the flush came in. Similar story here. Continuation range. Maybe Queen X. I don't know about that spot. That was weird. Yeah, I don't know. Once I check the flop, it gets weird, I guess. I should be checking the flop there probably. Like they've better aces. Not often, but certainly sometimes. Here, this hand, sure, we'll go multi-way with this hand. Min open. Don't expect a big line to be 3-betting all that often, squeezing. Still checking our ace. This is weird. He checked the flop and now he's basically potting. Like, I don't know what to make of that. I guess like some sets, jacks or eights. If he turned a set there, it makes sense. I guess he has like ace jack sometimes. Be the ace. I don't know. It's a weird one. All right, I think I've got enough spots. So I'm gonna go ahead and sit out. That was quick.